Guys, we have something that I've been asking for. Oh, you've seen it. We have something I've been asking for like 2 years. We have bump Harry Mack and Coast Contra. You can see the thumbnail. What am I doing a rollout for? Harry Mack and Coast Contra, Acapella Cypher. Man, when I talk about lyricism being alive today, and these cats still keeping this thing going, this is who I speak about, man. Harry Mack, Coast Contra. They have taken the internet by storm. They have made me a huge fan. Oh, so nasty. Honestly, I don't want to talk too much. I want to jump into this. Make sure you show love to all the artists. I will link Coast Contra and Harry Mack's channels down below. Go like, go subscribe. Show love to these artists. This is history in the making. I have to watch this. I want to see how they all approach this. I don't want to speak too soon, but I want to see if this. It says Acapella Cypher. If it's just a cipher, there's probably some writtens in there too. I don't see anybody doing what Harry Mack does, but what Coast Contra does, even with their pen, not a lot of people could do that with their pen. Let's go. Show love, like, subscribe. I like the video. I didn't. I'm a dick. Go like, go subscribe.
So I normally close this thing out with some bars, but I got like some of the illest MCs in the game here with me right now. Yeah. Like, you guys want to, no pressure. Y'all want to spit something though?
Let's do it. Down. Absolutely. Yeah. How you want to do it? Y'all, we can run it down the line. Go ahead.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I lurked inside a casket, rehearsed until my live show is mastered. My verses go beyond the Bible chapters. I push collection plates past the pastors and feed the masses. Apartment 505 don't even need an address. It's mental. It's monumental. Better mind your mental. Gotta drop game since the pros forever confidential. Though my name, the rah-rah, was never my initial. Moved official until we blew like flag whistle. Past body tissue, I work into the bone gristle. These niggas plain and them hoes that flown with you.
Ooh, these hoes plain. Dudes that flown with you. Yo, that whole muscle tissue. I can't break this down, man. I'll be here for an hour and a half. I don't want to take away from it. I'm sorry.
So, past body tissue, I work into the bone gristle. These niggas plain and them hoes that flown with you. Keep your magazines. I got my own issues. I write wrongs. We write
magazines. I got my own issues. Keep your magazines. I got my own issues. I got my own problems to deal with.
That flown with you. Keep your magazines. I got my own issues. I write wrongs. We write songs with you. 1, 2, mic check. The bill alone convince you. Got the credential. Could fill a womb with a lot of potential. Was in a room with 4 niggas divided the rent through. All that we been through made us sharp, swift as a Ginsu. I gripped the pencil impatient, trying to rewrite creation. Spitting dope. Shit could provoke a junkie's imagination. I'm with the coast and this type of dope don't imagination. Come on, look. Cause I remember thinking out the box we was living in. Plot for some dividend. Roach rat was sickening. Still cat sticking and moving, they fidgeting. Stuck in our predicament, stuck together like sibling. Siamese twinning, we stuck to this hip into the hop. We jump skip your shit, we ain't listening. Much repetition when everybody is mimicking. All day y'all say blah, 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 yet again. And again, Oh, well, call it a humpback, but don't call it a comeback. That would imply that y'all done that. Don't do that. This shit is fly. They probably run back like who that, then testify. Coast Contra. Yes, it's chip off the old block, not Tetris. The RAS is worldwide respected. We moving through your block like mailman with message. Envelope with mic check it, Yeah.
All back, mic check it. There's so much to break down in that verse. I'll be here for an hour and a half, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
All right. Coast to coast with why I could can that flavor. Back before the glow, the shit been major. From 1973 till infinity, I painted pictures so fresh you smell it like graffiti. If I ever take a break, it's to let the poppers break. From the beats to the streets, we in tune with the elements. Hip hop, represent. Fresh to death, we live, please come again. En cualquier idioma, you could tell your friends I start where they end. Now let me begin, dial in the name, bringing like ears now. We here now, fly need a lid now. If I land, it's to tear the game down. I wasn't.
Times how he said, oh, he had a playing scheme, but said ears, get the ears ringing in. Oh my God, man.
Name ringing like ears now. We here.
Got the names ringing like ears now.
Now, fly need a lid now. If I land, it's to tear the game down. I wasn't tripping before, but I don't care now. Put your hands up. This a shakedown. Give me all you got. Watch out for these rappers spin baby powder talking about his dope when the real product is the coast. We here with Harry Mack, the livest podcast. Tell them rappers to bring it back. I got the shades on for your protection. My vision bright. feel like Scott from X-Men.
See,
that turkey, nigga. That shit, come on.
that's fine.
Harry Mack instantly noticed it. He said, off the dome. He likes that shit.
Say, niggas always ask, am I my brother's keeper? Fuck you think. Shit get messy when you switch the team up. Forever kick it with my boys like we playing FIFA. See, the goal is to get painted next to Mona Lisa.
FIFA, goal, Mona Lisa. So we had a whole little football, soccer reference there.
Forever kick it with my boys like we playing FIFA. See, the goal is to get painted next to Mona Lisa. Look at us, we kings. Look at how they treat us. Remember, we were serving shrimp and grits to Queen Latifah. We still serving food for thought, but had to run the fee up. Acting like that they ain't see us, now they want to be us.
We're still serving food for thought. We just like basically moved the fee up. So basically, we used to serve food to people and they would, you know, pay whatever, $13 for a meal. But now they got to pay for features. They got to pay to be working with us. Ooh, that was nasty.
We still serving food for thought, but had to run the fee up. Acting like that they ain't see us, now they want to be us. Okay, 1, 2, mic check from coast to coast. I come to show who is the best. If you don't know, well, now you know. Don't sleep on flows, we'll drown you out. This is no threat. I bring the pain, I bring the shame to rappers' names who claim to fame. Please come correct. Around the globe, around we go. Touching soul that sold out shows how we connect. Can you hear me? Come with more drive than a Hemi. Reaching for the crown like, gimme. Y'all should win an Emmy for lying in all of your rhymes, confusing the minds for people to find the truth inside of their city. We go above and beyond with every line with witty designs. We helping the few from the many. Because if you know this hip-hop shit, it got the power to save all of us here. That's what we do on this coast.
Yes. Does have the power to save everybody, man. Hip-hop brings so many people together. That's why I hate when I see people like try to divide it about like culture vultures or make it a race thing about like even with Hispanics and where it was created in the Bronx. And I just hate that argument because it's like, dude, hip-hop is forever evolving, man.
If you know this hip-hop shit, it got the power to save all of us here. That's what we do on this coast.
Yes, sir.
And the more eyes, the more money all these artists make. So to hate on artists that have blown up is just hating on hip-hop, the culture, because it's putting more eyes on all these artists that deserve recognition.
Oh, that flow switch was fire, bro. 100%.
I said,
Nightmares of niggas thugging through the night. In the dark, moving too fast, the agile type. They running from the light. I'm running for my life. Cause shit get wild. Daybreak make those mornings feel more fragile. Wake up. Thank God life fit in my size. Living large, but play it small like I'm a regular guy. Word to the wise, man. Some niggas gon' hate him. My reply, fuck it. No response. What they gon' say? Probably some of this, some of that, more of this, and a lot of cap, lot of bullshit. Back when I was young, still innocent, my 5th grade teacher picked me shit. No resemblance. She was Catholic. Always making me repent. And she called me a nigga. Mama, check that bitch. Now you might be thinking some Alabama mayhem shit. Street picnic, foldable chairs, knuckle sandwiches. Fuck up the school, fuck if they sue us for the damages. But real life wasn't as glamorous. Nah. She looked at me and said, we all good. But I told her shit could be misunderstood. That's when shit got live. I said, it's cool. I shucked up my pride and everything moved. Now, I look like this. I say, I look like this. I grew up off a Monday night raw in the pizza box. Domino's was cheap. Papa John wasn't seen a lot. Mama fed the family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men
stretching the dough after the pizza.
John wasn't seen a lot. Mama fed the family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men I know who could beat the rock. Mom told me keep your flow sharpened. My arteries.
Only a few men I know that can beat the rock, but like beat the rock, but also beat the rock, the wrestler as well, man.
Sanity. Only few men I know who could beat the rock. Mom told.
Am I hearing that right?
The family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men I know who could beat the rock. Mom.
Also, like beat the rock, like I might be hearing that wrong. Hold on. Sorry. I just want to make sure I'm hearing that right.
Fed the family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men I know.
Okay, grappling sanity. Only few men I know who could
beat the rock.
Who could beat the rock? So grappling sanity. You had the wrestling scheme in there as well, but I want to make sure I heard that. But it was also like smoking crack rock, people struggling and grappling with their addictions. And he's talking about being a kid watching The Rock on TV.
Mom told me keep your flow sharpened. My arteries pump ice, so I am the Stone Cold Austin. I answered God, didn't know him. He was cold calling, seeking me for service like a phone problem. Look at the passion I project. Never asked for my respect. I had a lot of comebacks in my life, the Lazarus effect. About time, my foot on their neck. Nah, I don't mind it. That wasn't for respect. That's a friendly reminder. The industry wasn't my definition of success. They screamed all and still ain't got the best man yet. Taj Austin. I've been in the man. Labels want to sign them, give them in advance. That's what they offering the kid like Abraham. They don't recognize God got a different plan, Taj Austin. Right. Let's speak facts. Main ones that socialize won't speak back. But if you gonna kill a nigga, do it on the track. How the fuck the culture supposed to stay preserved if we don't keep it rap? Coast Contra.
God damn. One thing he mentioned, and this is the third time I've heard this in 3 days straight if you go back and listen to my reactions. Dude, every artist I've heard keeps talking about these record. I keep telling you guys about what it's like to really sign to a record label. Everyone's always asking me, how do I get signed? How do I get signed? Don't want that. You want what you're seeing here, where you can promote yourself. Look at how they're all wearing their own custom gear. Look how they have their own studios. They're not in any debt with any record label. Yes, the record label will give you 5 to 10 million to start, right? But there's going to be compound interest on top of that. And then you're going to owe them a certain amount of albums that'll never pay that debt back. So you end up in the hole 40 years later. Next thing you know, you're 60 years old, still touring because you're paying off old debts to keep your fucking house. You're better off going independent these days if you really have it. Now we have Mack. Let's go. Oh, Coast killed it, man. Now listen, Coast had writtens in there, but they threw in some freestyles. I was paying attention. I know when people are using like pre-writtens and are also freestyling. So I respect that they even jumped into Harry's realm a little bit too, while being very poetic and being Coast Contra. I really respect them for stepping out of that zone. I told you, a lot of rappers are either one or the other. They're really good at writing or they're really good at off-top rapping. It's very hard to find one that's amazing or find one that's a hybrid. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's really hard to do. But Coast Contra, you could tell that they put that time in. I'm sure they could freestyle off the top of their head, but they would stumble. It's just hard. Our brains move faster sometimes. Harry Mack is just a fucking machine. He's like, how do I follow this?
Hey, good look, man.
Hey,
Good look.
that was great.
Wow.
Yo, that's fire.
All right, well, shit, how can I not be inspired after that?
I'm excited.
All right, I'm going to do something off the top. So
Yeah,
can I get a
yeah.
word from each of you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
You go this way. You go this way.
This way?
Yeah.
All right, what we doing? We're gonna do it like this. Coast.
Coast. Got to. Let's get it.
All right, architect.
Architect. Hell yeah.
Microphone.
Microphone.
Okay. Acid.
Acid.
Yeah.
All right, Coast, architect, microphone, and acid.
Yeah.
Those are the words. We good?
Okay.
All right, yo. When it come to bars, they know I'm doing the most. I built up the skills, so I brag and I boast. My techniques on the mic is ferocious. When I bust and I rep for the coast. Mack really in it. I prove that
But the way he said ferocious, so he's, man.
the mic is ferocious. When I bust and I rep for the coast. Mack really in it. I prove that I'm blessed. I span coast to coast from the east to the west. Anywhere we at, y'all know I be swelling with pride. Cause over dope instrumentals, I coast and I glide. I take it to another plane, y'all know the deal. I'm never faking when creating, I be flowing for real. When it comes to off top, I ain't heard nobody harder yet. Still they want to bite the blueprints cause Mack's the architect. Take it to another level. Y'all know I'm really on that killer route. I'm the architect, now watch me build a house. I mean, over these beats, you hear my sound racing. To build a home, you gotta lay the proper foundation. That's all the freestyles y'all did before, never. Years of putting work in to build the skills that's clever. So by the time y'all came out, you was ready for the moment. So when you put that vid out, y'all could all truly own it. Hey yo, we get it poppin'. I'm the architect of skills. I'ma pull the hammer out. It's time for Mack to build. Matter of fact, these other cats, they done forgot more. I'ma keep on building till I'm lamping at the top floor. Cause changing the game forever, that's what I've been about. I'm elevating till I'm way up at the penthouse. In fact, my lyrics gon' stay true. I'ma elevate to peak Peak of Everest. Either that or it's K2, breathing with the Sherpas. The industry's #1 worker, the dopest freestyler that they heard of. And y'all know that I never been no type of clone. I get hype when I'm rocking on this microphone. Yeah, people dig the way that Mack is wrecking bars. I said I stay plugged into the XLR. Yeah, if you step to me, then it may be fatal. Back of my neck got the XLR matrix cable on some I know freestyle. Popping up, I'm ready. Rhymes that I kick off the dome are too heavy. Yeah, and y'all know I be making guys panic. Cause even on condenser mics, my flow is dynamic.
Even on condenser mics? Come on, man.
Yeah, and y'all know I be making guys panic. Cause even on condenser mics, my flow is dynamic. Peep the way that I'm maneuvering. With the shotgun mic, I shoot my shot. When I start to get hype, I do it better than the rest. I be way above the average. Got these other rappers tripping out like acid tablets. That's what they telling me.
Ooh, I like how he stretched that too. He said, "God, I'm tripping out like acid tablets." Man, he added the extra multi.
Of the average. Got these other rappers tripping out like acid tablets. That's what they telling me. Swelling with jealousy. I hit like LSD. I be something like the acid tabs. How I got them really vibing. If it wasn't that, I guess they tripping off the psilocybin. Mac is something like peyote. Around the whole entire planet, man, I know they about to know me. I'm sitting here with 4 of the livest guys. I'm packing bars in like 505. I'm about to get it poppin'. Yo, I said what I meant. I'm serving food for thought. This just my 2 cents.
Yo, dude, man, the Coast Contra references. They're loving this shit, dude. Come on, man.
Yo, I said what I meant. I'm serving food for thought. This just my 2 cents.
But see, he's making references to what they were saying. He made a reference to the flight scheme earlier, the 505. Now the food for thought bar earlier that they spit. Man, he's calling back to the fucking bars he just heard.
Yo, I said what I meant. I'm serving food for thought. This just my 2 cents. For all of y'all, each time we connect, these bars I'm spitting off the top, you know they live and direct. Yeah, and we will stay immune to the vultures, staying independent and taking care of the culture. Doing it the way it's meant to be done. Futuristic, this is 22nd century, son. I'm coming from a different era. Mac is from the future. Open up my skull, it's not a brain, it's a computer. I'll be doing something different. My bars are absurd. I gotta thank y'all for all of those 4 words, but many more words. The whole podcast was fire. Thank y'all for coming through and leaving us inspired.
Oh, man. Coolie Mo. Coolie Mo. That's crazy. Phenomenal.
We need a mixtape right now. I am being selfish. I want a mixtape right now.
Hip-hop, man.
That was a moment. That was tough. That's tough. That's a moment.
Such a moment.
Thank you.
That is a moment. They were in that flow state all together in that room. You hear that sounds, you could hear a pin drop besides them.
So much for having us up here, dog. For
Bro,
real.
anytime, man. It's my absolute pleasure. Blessed to have you guys in the place. My favorite episode so far, man.
Like, I don't mean to be biased, but this is my favorite episode so far.
Thank you so much.
Man, for
Hell
real.
yeah. Much love.
Much love.
That's a wrap. Hell yeah. Oh, man.
Get it? That's a wrap. Like, subscribe, show love, man. That was so dope. Man, make sure you show love to these artists, please, man. You're watching the future. You're watching the blueprints. You're watching these amazing artists lay the foundation for people who don't want to deal with record labels. Because they are very shady and shisty. Times are changing. It's 2024 now. A lot of these record labels are hurting. It's not the way it was before. But they're always looking for a young, naive kid to sign and make a bunch of money off of, and there's always going to be those. So, man, we need people like this to inform the younger generation that, hey, there is a way to make money doing this. All you got to do is just get a decent team behind you and just keep putting content out on the internet, on all platforms. You will be seen if you have it. If you have the skills, there's no denying it. Post Contra, I remember when that freestyle dropped. Dude, as soon as it dropped, the whole world, Kevin Hart was posting it on his Instagram. You got Kevin Hart posting your fucking freestyle? You made it. That's it. Same thing for Harry Mack going to rapping for Will Smith and news stations and all this shit. You made it. You did it. You're doing more than some artists will ever get the chance to do. And you owe no money. You owe no money to any record label. You don't owe them any extra projects. It's at your own convenience. I'm gonna tell you this: when you're working on a project and no one's pressing you, you're not getting a call. You don't have to go, because what happens is keep checking to see how you're doing on the project, and it stresses you out. Then you got to go in and have meetings, and they want to hear what you have so far. So say your project you're supposed to have 10 singles on it, right? Well, let us hear 3 of them at least. Or let us hear 4 or 5. Well, I don't have 4 or 5. Let us hear 3. Well, I don't have 3. Well, what do you have? Well, I'm working on 2. The other ones are in bits and pieces. Well, what have you been doing? We gave you this. It's an argument. It's always some bullshit. And it's like, dude, you literally I literally just started this album 2 weeks ago, and you expect me to have 10 songs done and perfected and completed so you can go start an album run? Like, get the fuck off me. And then you got to do that 6 other times, and you're still not going to pay off your debts? Listen to these gentlemen. Listen to them, man. They know what they're talking about, dude. I've been preaching this since day one on here about how fucked up it is. Listen to them, man. And any young kids, these are the rappers you want to be like. These are the rappers you should aspire to try to be like. But of course, enjoy whatever music you like. Thanks for watching with me. This was a dope ass episode. I'm uploading this as fast as I can. Everyone have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. If anything news dropped or something recent that I missed, do me a solid. Subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what it is. I'll try to jump on it right away for you. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. Hey, I want to say shout out to Coach Contra. Thank you for always showing me love. Shout out to Harry Mack and your entire team for always showing me love. I'm going to do my best to keep promoting to the best of my abilities. I really wanted to break down these bars, dude. It was hurting my soul not to break down the bars. But I had to, when you're in a cipher like that, you got to let it play. You got to let it play. I can't go fucking up that vibe, that flow state. I can't. But if anybody's ever going through it, you're more than welcome to reach out. If you deal with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, bad breakup, whatever the case may be, my Instagram's linked down below. Message me if you need me, okay? I love you. Thank you so much for everything. No channel would exist without you or these amazing artists. So thank you, guys. I hope I hit record. I did. All right, on to the next one. Let me know what it is. I'll see you guys very soon.